I forgot how... Ah! My camera! You can see Honey. Hi, Honey. What are you doing? Okay. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Place. Okay, we'll come back and turn that in later if we have time. We'll see. But they released the new Manderville quest stuff, so I need to... Alright, you two. Red's at home. Is my free time. What are you doing? Hmm? Are you saying hello to the peoples? Say hello, honey. He kind of blends in with the blanket. Okay, Manderville should be here in the square. There it is. Yeah. Ah, Jolteon, you're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Charlian revealed that Pupu's friend was in the company of a Hainish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnair. I connected my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. Honey, you're like shoving your head up into the camera. Well, you could at least see his ear on the camera and part of his head. Now he's hearing noises outside. And then your allergies flared up. You poor thing. You have a cat, but you're allergic to them. But he's technically your neighbor's cat, but he's your cat. Like I said, he prefers you. They choose their owners, not the other way around. He's decided he likes you, Sav. He's not your cat, but he keeps coming back. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow. Instead, surely someone will have heard the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop in a Garlean battlefield. The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads, here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yedimad, so I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. Okay. He's so obsessed with conspiracy. La, 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 la. What? No, I'm still trying to get Eden done. I already did that, Sob. I don't need to do that again. But thank you for worrying about me. Okay. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. Ah, the long-term fans are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist. We know we two have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I am merely following in the inspector's wake. You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandehild. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you all in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. Oh, they tend to do that anyway. Stuff and nonsense. Clone or not, self-depreciation is unbecoming in a Manderville man. Exactly, the things you can do are amazing. Oh, I don't know about that. 'Twas you who saved Jolty from certain doom, was it not? While not quite as alacritous as mine, your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. Too modest by half, I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves. I think let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. And there goes the stalking Lalafell. He's obsessed with Nashu, if you haven't been keeping up. Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I've no interest in the affairs of such men, but you do, I take it? If so, I suggest you head to Usuquayik and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Yay. Do I know any apothecaries in Radzethan? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging and the world almost ending. Yes, Darth Vader. Huh? How do I get in there? Inspector Brandehild is possessed of a brilliant mind. If he were willing to work for the Thavnarian truth, I'd employ him in a heartbeat. Oh, they were on the side. I thought they were inside. I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You'd have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. Do, 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 do. Ah, Jolty, I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Aho, a good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman. Okay. There's the Lalafell. He's still following us around. The story of my apothecary friend? Oh, you must mean Baharasaf. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasaf comes from a very poor family, and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. Heh, more like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasaf was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit I laughed at first. But then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hudi, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. A name I have heard. He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right? Yes, Van Hudi has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavner, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Gedlimad. I can't English. The dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he'd converted the gilded Araya into a private abode, and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold can secure. Hello, viewer! He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I've encountered much Manusia and Murga lore in Radzat-Han, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Baharasaf is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for simple fishermen, even those who were once his dear friends. Aww. Ahem, if you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. Aww. He misses his friend. How about that, Our sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Yeah, but then they could turn it around and say you didn't wish for more genies that could grant you more wishes. I don't know. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friend, let us investigate forthwith. Inspector Hildebrand. Hildebrand Manderville. Oh, it's that robot thing again. I thought you destroyed that monster. I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times must we teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Lesson? What are you on about? Bah, cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van Hoody's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Van Hoody, the merchant who tried to buy Yedelmad? So he put you up to this? Curses, how did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan? You blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms. Okay, now we're worms. There's Godbert. Three more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quadruplet? No, they have duplicating abilities. Oh, look! It's Hildebrand's mom with a giant frying pan. All she had to do was look at one of them and it staggered backwards. Mother? Vexatious vermin, this will soften you up. Mom tossed it to me and I hit it like it was a bat. Bah, a lucky hit. Oh, I missed. But it bounced off the goblin. Now she just turns and walks away. He's always getting blown up. One last... Daddy, I'm streaming. One last pitch. Ultimate heavy hitter special. Oh, unlimited heavy hitter special. Sorry. But that was my fastball. I've come to expect Father's sudden appearances, but what brings you here, Mother? A proposition from that merchant Van Hoody. As a matter of fact... Hello, Sav! I have been raided by Sav. As a matter of fact, I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Manderville and Manderville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. You're not helping because you're not here! I've already refused Master Van Hoody once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. 'Tis quite an attractive offer considering fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposefully command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port, we can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking, weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere? As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Core, you sure do know a lot, Inspector Brandyhild, even alien starships. 'Tis no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which includes the vessel's full schematics and functions. Hello, viewer. Nah, I've been rated by 3 people. Hello, viewers. Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Hoody is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Delian. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Of course, 'tis the obvious conclusion. He's taking credit. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hoody is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Of course, our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Aw, poor Poo-Poo, he misses his friend. You're a dork. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hoody's invitation includes a private airship flight to his new estate. We still need to formally reject his deal anyways, and his pilot will be waiting. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hoody's pilot atop the rise just south of Kajaya's footsteps. Lord Godbert, Lady Julian, and entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hoody. I see. One moment, if you please. Lord Van Hoody should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard and I shall take you there directly. Jai! Meow? If you're waving at me right now, I'm probably about to be teleported somewhere else. But you know where I'm going to be teleported because you've already completed this part. Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from distant Ul'dah, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. I cannot English! I cannot read either! And what an unexpected boon this is. I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. See your act for the magistrates, Van Hoody. Oh, save your act for the magistrates, Van Hoody. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good, I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This is Master Poo-Poo, I presume. I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side, with the vaunted warrior of light, as a template for my clone army. We could conquer this and every other land in creation. I refuse categorically and emphatically. That's not a bad idea, actually. I refuse. I'm not going to accept that. That's wrong. A pity, yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yet it seems the time has come to test Luge's ritual of manifestation. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself after all. Who is more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me? Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival. Nay, Hildebrand. Against a primal, we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. Meow. Oh, she's cool. Oh, okay. Apparently I unlocked the Gilded Araya. Does Subsob want to join? Should I invite you, or do you want to invite me? It says you're not on. Are you gonna be a reaper then? Okay. Is that a... There it is. It's a trial. Wait, is there a mount that drops from this? Okay. I thought I'd ask. Oh, we have 3 DPS and a tank. We just need 1 more DPS, a tank, and 2 healers. Ugh. Hey. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. Honey. depending on how long this takes, I might try to do some more eating. Good night. Okay. I decided to stream tonight because I've been falling asleep on Wednesdays lately. I was totally going to stream last week, and I got my dailies done for Fall Guys, and then I fell asleep. Oh, he's right here next to me. Sop says hi. Sop is helping good. Sop is helping good. Yes. He is helping good. Oh, we lost the DPS. Oh, we lost the DPS and now we have full... Come on, Tank. The queue for this shouldn't be very long. There's probably a lot of people working on this. Okay.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge, or will you bleed? The frail shall fall. You've not time to blink. Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage. Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish. Ere the gleaming edge.
Okay, breathe.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Ugh.
holds the six-fold blade.
Wow.
Fury be my strength.
Yeah, they're idiots.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel. Spirit of battle awakens. Hear the gleaming edge. Show me your steel.
Ah! Damn it.
Sharp is the lesson.
Yeah, I've noticed this.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
It's not just you, because I keep getting hit by it too. I'm trying to follow where everybody else is going, but they're reacting at the same time I am. I wasn't even in that! How did that hit me? I was way ahead of it! It shouldn't have even
The face
touched
of
me!
battle is ever changing.
That's annoying.
Joyful is your downfall.
Okay, so if the face is blue, I need to stand on red? Okay.
I will scatter your bones. Will you dodge or will you bleed? You've not time to blink. Your steel. shall fall.
Hello, viewers.
The spirit of battle awakens.
You're watching yourself. Well, it says 2 viewers, so you're not the only one.
Show me your steel.
Yep.
Near the gleaming edge.
Yep. Yet now they can use the limit break. Now it's free. I am watching the ding dong.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
What? I wasn't standing in that!
Behold the six-sword blade.
I can't keep track of that.
The face of battle is ever changing. Fury be my strength.
Okay, red, so I need to be on blue.
I will scatter your bones.
Yay. Yay. Got 5 elegant tombstones for completing it, but that's about it. Okay. I probably didn't either. I died quite a bit on that. Good show, Jolty. 'Twould seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Van Hoody's wrongdoings. The divine Asura defeated? Turn the wheel, we flee for now. Who is flying the starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel Master Poo Poo? No, I did not. It's my friend's ship. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of this star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and there left me to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. No, they are not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be automatized, and we're all in the vicinity. Think, damn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I can conceive of no logical solution. Inspector Brandyhild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godward's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion, yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I've no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildebrand, it is you who must fling me. Skyward as only a Manderville can. Room in the wrong direction. Yes. I lost my grip. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift in posture should generate enough lift and precessional motion to... Yes, I can still make it. He turned himself into a boomerang. Tis too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. Inspector Brandyhild! Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Aww. Is this case closed for Inspector Brandyhild? Nay, my loyal assistant, as the chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandyhild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. You rescued me even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandyhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours, and what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? What? Our home planet, it was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Aww. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that in a sense we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here on your star? Nah, you can live here, dude. Well, of course you must stay. Excuse me. Yay! I wonder if they'll be included as part of the group to inspect things now that we've told them they can stay. In the further adventures of Hildebrand Manderveld. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Huh? Yeah. Mummy! Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! Off to the next area! That is the end of the Manderville questline for this section. It always ends up with him getting launched off somewhere. And then we'll find him after we complete the first half of the next expansion. Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! Oh, never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Mandervillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, 'twas made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage that matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy's tapped into that cosmic essence. Oh ho ho, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. She's gonna beat the snot out of him. Every thing appears to be under control here, so let us return to the city, shall we? He's dripping with sweat. He is so scared of his wife. Once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand. Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Now the question is, where's he off to? He must be off to the New World. Honey, what you doing? You can actually see him hanging out down there. Sob, are you still watching? You can see Honey. He's down in the corner down there of the camera. You can see his arm hanging off the thing he's laying on. Are you a pretty boy? Yeah? Yawn? Yeah. Yeah. You just like to be barely visible, so that people can't see you unless they point you out. Yeah. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank ye all for looking out for our beloved son. I am sure him and the blocky lad'll be back for more cases afore ye know it. Well, hopefully Brandyhild survives. Hopefully he ends up showing up the same place Hildebrand does. Or we find him sometime during the next expedition. Or maybe we'll run into him during our exploration and he'll just be a companion. That would be cool too. You've gone above and beyond for us, Jolteon, so I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. Yay! I get a spaceship! As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Maybe we'll run into them again on our journeys as well. It seems Poo Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Jolteon. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Okay, bye, Shav. Good night. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian and even traveled to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of strange and inexplicable, not least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then, mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past? The descendant of some gruesome biological experiment? Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I am the very man for the job. Is he gonna start following us around now, too? Alright, Manderville questline complete. Now I just have to go... get my weapon upgraded. Now I'm running with them. That's great. Hildebrand will return, question mark? Is that the perverted Lalafell? Another spaceship? It's Brady Hill. He did survive. Yay! Looks like he's still in Thavnair, though. Identified flying gentleman. I got an achievement. That's great. UFO identification key. And a gentleman to walk with me orchestration roll. We got a Hildebrand orchestration roll. Yay! Okay. Oh, I need to go... Wait, I need... Yeah, we need to go talk to... Please note that upon completing the quest resonating with perfection, you will receive a Manderville weapon for a summoner. Please ensure you have changed to your desired job before speaking. Yes. I still need to do the rest of the scholar, but I will. That's why I didn't pick up the third scholar weapon, because I knew this was coming out soon. I hear Godbert's finally figured out how to perfect his alien weaponry. About bleeding time, eh? We shall inform his lordship that you are eager to begin. At long last, Joltion, the end of our arduous yet most rewarding weaponsmithing journey is finally in sight. And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why I'm here not as a dutiful wife or doting mother, but as a concerned senior partner of Manderville and Manderville. Our companies footed the bill for all sorts of extravagant materials and expert assistance, not to mention the rent we're paying for these high crucible facilities. Even if this is the final stage of the process, that's only one Manderville weapon out of how sodden many? Our side business in replica weapons ain't exactly booming neither, so I reckoned I needed to come and gauge the value of continuing this venture with me own two eyes. So let us offer our full cooperation to my wife, business partner, as she oversees proceedings. Ha, now there's a sight. Seems his lordship's lost his cocksure composure. What happened, Godbert? Weren't you just telling me how your ridiculous wealth makes ye free to craft whatever ye pleased? I'd be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Geralt. After all, your considerable remuneration is one of the main expenditures Lady Julian will be scrutinizing. Let us move on to the topic of armament augmentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key to perfected weaponry lies in the application of the perfect oil, a substance known as Ultra Manderville. This superlative lubricant will serve to maximize ethereal conductivity. Again with the creepy oils. And as one might have predicted, the Ultra Manderville's main ingredient is derived from yet another incredibly rare meteoric material, cosmic crystallite, 'tis called. When it came to the method for extracting said ingredient from the meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was conscrupulously devoid of instruction. Thus did I consult with Master Poo-Poo. Thanks to his encyclopedic knowledge of alien civilizations, he was able to furnish me with the requisite technique. I must say, 'tis a rather unorthodox process, and one cannot complete alone. It shall necessitate the involvement of everyone present. Oh dear. I don't like the sound of that. What foppish nonsense are ye meaning to foist upon us this time? Oh, nothing too terribly taxing, I assure you. All shall be explained in due course. Ere we can begin, we must tend to the tedious chore of procuring crafting materials. Jolteon, if you would pray acquire the crystallite through our usual tombstone hungry vendor. We shall require 3 goodly chunks, 1 for the oil's main ingredient, and the others to reshape the weaponry itself. Yes, I should warn you that these advanced Mandervillian techniques will not only enhance your armament's properties, but also greatly alter its appearance. In anticipation of such wondrous transformation, let us hurry to our tasks. Okay. I don't think I have enough chunks of cosmic crystalline can be obtained from I don't think I have enough. Okay. This person? Yeah. Cosmic crystal light. Yeah. I need 3 pieces, so I need 1,500 of the green things, and I only have 174. That might take me a little while. I have all these that I haven't done yet. Ow. Ow. The only way to get the highest amount is to actually do dailies. So guild tests don't count. I can do all my dailies except for guild tests and get the things, but it won't be enough. Well, shucky darns. I guess we'll start with this. I do it off camera. The only problem with that is I might end up getting something that I haven't run before, which I've had happen before. I think this is the first mount we've gotten from the Manorville questline. That's great. You're like caught in the beam, being transported around. I think I've done this once. I've definitely done this before. Oh, jeez. Okay. Does he? This guy says he always gets his 90s roulette. This is like my first time doing the 90s roulette. No, I take that back. I might have done a 90s roulette before. Pulling it or not? Yeah. Nothing like having a Titan butt drop in your face. I figured we had to hide behind those boulders. I Yay. I'm just gonna pass all this. I thought I was alone. Yeah, I thought you decided to get off and stop that off. I don't have a way to pause it. I'm in a dungeon as well. I'm listening. Mm-hmm. the tuna bowl. Yeah, I used the little small bowl to put the tuna juice in. He. That's great. He does. It is. He's a very smart boy. Honey, she's not likely to get the tuna juice out for you. But it was nice that you looked at it and tried. That's great. He's asking for the tuna juice. He knows which bowl I usually use for it. What is smart BD? Are we pulling it? Probably. Alright, so we have one boss left. This is the final boss. Why is it limit break? Meow. You know, I probably should have picked up the tail. Before doing dailies. I don't think it ever has to do level 9 cases, but Oh, that person's new to this dungeon.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
I've only done this dungeon like once. Yeah.
I bring my all to death.
I don't remember. We probably want to avoid the water ball. Oh god. Yeah, they all just landed on my head. Ow!
Drink deep of blackest terror.
Ah! Revived me right in the middle of his... Yeah, that's smart.
Wonder how you'll taste. Battles are so wet the appetite. No more guns. What? That's not right. How do you like this?
Oh god. Where?
Good, good. The witching still alive.
Because we're special. That's why. Why are you still alive? Yeah? We're very hard to kill. We're like cockroaches. Ow. I've been afflicted with owies. Oh, crap, I died. I'll be nice. I'll wait for the ninja. She's just gonna be eggsy, ding dong. Talking to them won't do anything. That is so cool. I like that. So, what's it under currency? Okay, I have 374, and I need 1,500. Mm-hmm. You know, I should... Beetleshire? Beetleshire. I need to go pick up my... Somebody else brought theirs out. That's great. Ah. It's expired. I forgot I actually picked that one up. Okay. Oh, that figures. So they did add the level 90 dungeons in. Eden's Gate? I'm actually trying to work on that. Oh, I actually have an Eden's Gate. They must have updated the Wondrous Tales. Because they didn't originally include Eden's Gate. And now it does. I need to continue my... Where's that at? Now. Oh, it would be the bright one. I can't use this one for very long. It doesn't take long for it to start making me nauseous. Wait, meow. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. That all went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Jolty on to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong? What in the world? Uh-oh. In fleeting hues and endless warmth, a gentle light washes over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. Huh. Now the crystal is rainbow colored. That's different. We tipped the scales away from the light, I'm sure of it. But something's wrong, very wrong. For 100 long years, I have waited for this moment. I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time. An Asian? Hers wasn't a question mark, but it was the same thing. An Asian! I am Mitron, servant of Zodiark. The voice that has whispered to me all my life. Indeed, and thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light. Does that mean Eden was used to seal away an Asian? Wait, that is Eden. An Asian transformed into a sin eater. I've heard enough about Asians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning. It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your own doing. Ah, my freedom is so close, I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. Don't flatter yourself. You've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. Even now your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember. Eh? In age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness, like ripples in water. The repercussions were felt in the other shards, none more so than here on the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first, as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We would not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from this self-same fate. After a time, Emmett Selk conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we had labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. Yeah, he's an asshat. But at the last, we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. Though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still, and as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily to the rift, until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light, and that light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first Sin Eater. My soul felt such agony as I had never known, and then I knew no more. In my incessant, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light, burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. The flood of light. So that's how Sin Eaters came to be. All would have been lost had not the one called Menphelia appeared, halting the light's inexorable advance. She saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness. Though I remained trapped in my altered form, motionless, I was capable only of feeble whispering. Emmett Selk, couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb the balance of ether, and so here I remained. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be. I know, right? Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity to the only soul who could save me, you, Gaia. All this time you were calling to me for help? Yes, but you had forgotten me, forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. Time went by, and eventually change came. The light began to subside, and the dark of night returned. Gradually, my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure thanks to Jolty. Hello, viewers. Indeed, thankfully, your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more aether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more, and I am able to project my image beyond those confines. Then all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? Huh, that's a fine tale. But why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core. There all shall become clear. But wait. Is she originally from the world of darkness? I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that rebalanced ether, that must be why we've struggled to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though. More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden, most likely because of the Ascian. Urianger specifically warned us about not listening to the fairies' honeyed words, so we'd better think this through before we go rushing in. Oh, if only he and Thancred were here now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Urianger and Thancred? Wait, she doesn't remember them? Wait, I know those people. I'm sure of it. But why can't I remember them? I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Mitron? Damn it all, what more is that fiend going to take from me? To tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us. That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make 2 more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Thancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Mitron. Now, there should still be 3 more fights? I fought the Cloud of Darkness. That was the first one to the 3rd set of 4. Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books and encourages me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you can tell me about him, Jolteon? He's devoted to the study of prophecies. He could walk on water until he can't. I mean, that's not wrong. He can walk on water until he can't. He's devoted to the study of prophecies. Prophecies are funny things, if you ask me. If people know that something terrible is going to happen, they'll go and prevent it, which would make the prophecy untrue. Hee. I wonder what Urianger would say to that. As for Thancred, he's the one who freed me from Yulemoor. At first, I thought of him as my knight in shining armor, but really he was much more than that. We traveled all over Norvrant, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. He's also an expert in infiltration. His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady, or so he claims. An expert at infiltration. I'm being nice! I'm not saying mean things. That would explain how he was able to sneak into Yulemoor and rescue the damsel in distress, just like in the songs. I'm hardly a damsel in distress. Well, I suppose I was back then. But Thancred taught me how to fight and survive. Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred. As far as mementos go, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I will have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in it too. As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it. I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible if you don't mind. Of course, your ladyship. But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. Okay! Let's go beat the snot out of him. Not that I want boogers on my hands. That's gross. We came as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when I offer something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured forth. conjured forth. Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Argbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadow Keeper. Just as Emmett Selk recreated the final days of Amarot. So who will play the part of Argbert? Is that so? It seems much and more has occurred during my absence. No doubt he employed creation magics to breathe life into his recollections of the past. And what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see, you shall remember, now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. Gaia, you can't trust Mitron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. You're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take that away from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self, and you will help me to do so by conquering the adversary I present before you. Okay. I knew it was risky trusting an Asian, but we played right into Mitron's hands. We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia. There's no choice but to do as... We'll get her back! Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in. But wherever she is, I know she's giving her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together, we'll bring an end to Mitron's wicked schemes. It looks like Mitron's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat, perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield? That was more my question than hers. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us. Okay. Litany now accessible. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours. Jeez. Okay, I'll go ahead and end the episode here. I'll go ahead and start another episode. I might as well. We'll keep working on Eden, since I think we've got this one, and then I think there's going to be 2 other boss fights. And then we'll be done with Eden. I really should go check on my island, too. We'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna go take a potty break, and then I'll be back. Stay crazy. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can get notifications when I'm streaming. Check out the website in the description. My buddy Shio did a great job. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!